Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about forms, how you can write your forms in HTML, write the structure of your form and how to submit your form. Well, obviously, we're not going to submit the forms, but I'm going to show you pretty much how it works and show you some of the attributes of the form. We probably might not finish the whole form today, so it might be a two-part video, but let's jump right into it, okay? All right, so on my code editor, I'm currently using Atom for this. We're going to create a new file and we'll call it form. I mean, why not, right? So always remember to include your extension. Okay. Let me see when you increase this. All right. So for form, you have to always remember that this is the beginning form tag and this is the closing form tag, right? So this lets the browser know that you want to write a form on your HTML, right? So this is the form tag. Okay, so the next thing we want to do or want to have is an input because we want to get your users or whoever to be able to input their name or input some information we want to get from them. Okay, so that said, we just do input and you think this is enough, but it's not. But I want to show you how it works now in the browser. So give me a moment. Okay, so currently it is not showing anything because I haven't saved it yet. So I'm gonna save it, Control S, save it, and I'll come back to the browser and refresh. And sure enough, you see an input field, an input field. You can see better. So you see an input field where you can type something, right? But the thing is, your browser doesn't know what type of form input this is. It's just know that this is an input element, right? So it gives you a default input, but there's no attribute, there's no nothing. So how does the browser know what kind of input this is, right? So we are going to tell the browser by using some input attribute. Okay, so right here I can say type, that is what type of input this is going to be, right? So I'm gonna say let it be a text input, right? It's gonna give text input, and it's still gonna be the same thing, not much difference, obviously. So I refresh, you can see sure enough, but now the browser knows that this is a text input. Okay, so let's add some more stuff to it. What would normally or typically be in a form? They want to know your name. They probably want to have your phone number, right? We couldn't really put an address, if or we could if we want to. So we could have this default, maybe your email address as well. So let's say name, email address, phone number, right? So we can have this as a text, this as text. If you have three texts here, I haven't saved it. I save it, you have three texts here. They're all aligned like this, but we don't want them like this. We want them to be vertical. Right. So what do? We simply add a break tag to it, which we can achieve by saying BR and just do it again. Right. So we're gonna break it twice here, then come here and paste it. We're gonna remove the paste it there. We see now they are sure enough aligned. But here we can type anything, including letters and phone number and numbers rather, but we don't want it to be like that, right? We want that for the phone number part, we only want phone numbers so that maybe hackers or some people, especially for mobile, like when you go on some forms and you want to fill a form and then go ask for your phone number, you notice that when you click on the form input to type your phone number, you see that it just the keypad changes to just numbers, right? So that's what we want to actually. Obviously, you can't see it here because this is web based, but I want to show you how we can do that. So here I'm going to say email, right? So let the browser know you're receiving emails from there. Then here is going to be number, right? Okay, so refresh and well, sure enough, nothing really changes. So we can have John Doe, for example. Sorry, John Doe, for example, and this is the part for the email. So we can have I'm sorry, John, is it? You can have John and okay, you see here now it gives you I don't know if you can see the tag very well. Apologies. Let me see if you see the tag. Okay, I don't think you can see, but it says please include an ad in the email address. John is missing an ad. So it lets you know that okay, this is supposed to be an email. So it's asking for the ad because that's the format for emails, right? So we're gonna say at example.com, right? Okay, good. So then this is for the phone number. So you see now I'm trying to type, I'm actually clicking on my keypad, but it's not bringing up anything because I'm actually typing letters. But the moment I start typing numbers, you see it's showing numbers, right? So this is all good and fine. But another thing is, how would a user come on and how would they know what to type where? How would they know that, right? So one way we can achieve that is by saying, okay, you know what? Let's actually add a placeholder so they know this is another attribute, right? Let's actually add a placeholder so they know what to put in. So we can say enter full name, right? That makes sense. You can say enter full name. Then here we can do the same thing, but except for full name, we can say email. We can say email address, but just the email. And here we can say enter mobile number or whatever thing you want them to put there, right? We save it, come here and refresh. So you can already see the placeholder there. So it lets you know what to impute at what point. So here you know the email. So the moment you start typing, it goes away. See, it goes somewhere else, just try to type, it goes away. But if you close it, comes back. So it's a placeholder, it's something that is there by default, so you know exactly what to type in. But we can also go a step further and add a label to it, right? So we can add a label, um, label. Just leave this as you did for now. So leave it. I'm just gonna leave it blank for now. But I'm gonna add the same thing. I'm gonna say email. Okay, this. Now copy this. Paste, paste. So I don't waste your time. Oh, sorry, I didn't have the. Did I? Yeah, that's fine. So email this. This thing. This could be a full name. Okay. Full name. This is email. This is phone number. Yeah, number. Okay, save, refresh, and sure enough, you can see the full name here. So this is a good way or good practice. I can also decide to put it at the top. So let me just show you that for this first one, but going forward, I probably would not do that. So for just this first one, right? I'm gonna put it at the top here and refresh. So you see it's at the top now. So this is how you can do it. So this is gonna be the first part of the video. Um, the next part, I'm gonna show you how you can include things like your radio buttons, select forms and all that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this and actually it was insightful for you. If you liked it, please like it. If you disliked it, please still like it. Still like it, sorry. Also share to someone who might be in need of it or someone who's trying to learn this. I try to make it as easy as I can possibly do. Alright, so I've been Ola Follow and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.